is what happens when you combine the rules of Clue and Dungeons and Dragons and put them all together. This is Dragon Games meets Clue. This is part 4 of our 4-part series. This is from a live stream that we did to raise money for the Lupus Foundation of America. Link to them in the description down below. This is our finale. This is where all the marbles are collected and all the players are together and their initiative is rolled to be able to try to be able to defeat Cluedo, the demon that has been hunting them down in Mr. Body's mansion. Weapons have been found, magic items have been acquired, even some secret will and some torn research papers might reveal a little bit more about what is actually happening in this house beyond just Mr. Body being torn apart by this demon. We're gonna find out because this is the final showdown where everyone is gathered together in the ballroom after the clock strikes midnight, where Cluedo is waiting for them. Once again, shout out to 8BitD, who was our host and donation master during our live stream. Also, the rule set that was inspired for this game was done by Deficient Master in his D&D but actually Clue series. Link to both D and Deficient Master in the description down below. Also, you can be able to follow all of our players, including myself. Links to our socials will be in the description down below as well. All right. Let's jump right in to the final battle with Cluedo in D&D meets Clue Dragon Games Edition. I still can't come up with a name for this thing. Sorry. Here we go.
I was going to try to recap what just happened, but I don't think I can. I'm just at a loss there was a great conversation happening. That's all I could basically say. But y'all have been searching through these rooms trying to find weapons and, any information to be able to find a way to be able to destroy this demon of Cluedo. But as there was a really deep conversation happening with between Colonel Mustard and this the Body's Manor, the clock struck midnight and immediately you all were teleported into the ballroom where you see for those who hadn't been in this room, you definitely see a large grand piano, a gold statue, and also a skylight that looks above. The rain has stopped and you see a full moon that's shining bright into the room. That's basically the only light that is that is being shown into this room with dim candlelight. Not really, so the moonlight is basically completely illuminating this. And we're gonna have you all roll initiative, please, and thank you.
Let's see.
And I realized my mistake last time. I actually had you guys at a set initiative, and I couldn't get it to work. So I'm just basically like, you all roll. Oh, not one. Oh, that's not great.
Yo, we're starting out good tonight.
Rude.
Yeah, my section's over. He's upset.
Oh, one.
There we go.
All right, so we've got we have Mr. Green, we have Colonel Mustard, we have Dr. White, we have Professor Plum. We still do not have Miss Scarlett. And actually,
I'm 11.
You're at 11. Okay. I will add you to the initiative as well. Oops, not that. I want that. There we go. And you're at 11. Okay. And I also need Madame Peacock, if you could be able to roll for initiative as well, because you're still in this. You're just not in the room.
Well, bitches, guess who's back?
Oh yeah.
Can we hear Madame Peacock?
Very faintly, but yes. All right. Wow, you got 24 as well. All right, and I will roll for Cluedo as well. I just gotta Nah, I gotta
Cluedo
remember how to be able
cheats,
to do this.
chat. Just letting you know, Cluedo cheats.
Literally, cheater.
If anything happens,
I don't know
to us,
what
please-
you're talking about.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Here we go. Normal. Here we go. Now I gotta use a virtual dice. Let's see. Did it roll? No, it did not. Okay. We'll roll manually. All right. Okay. All right. So we've got. We're gonna start combat, and Madame Peacock, you are up first. So you are in ghost form still. You are in behind everybody, including Cluedo. You can move through walls, you can move through doors, you can't really move through people. But you do have this strong like magical pull towards the south east corner of the house. But that's basically it. So what would you like to do?
And I can't interact with physical objects inside this room. My spirit isn't strong enough.
No, you cannot.
Well, I'm gonna go where the magic is because I want to get strong enough.
All right. I'm gonna have you roll. Let's have you roll. You can roll 3d6 as a ghost. So why don't you roll for that?
Let's go. Ghost form ain't so bad, y'all. You get extra dice.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
12.
12. Okay. So you move. I want you to be there.
Oh God.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you got basically as far. You kind of want to go down still further. You still have to get do another
I thought
roll.
it was in the room. I don't want to leave the room.
Oh no, it's definitely not in the room. So basically, you're gonna pull towards the southeast corner of the house.
Oh God, I'll never get there. I want to see somebody fail.
Okay, all right.
So I'm a petty bitch.
All right, okay. Then what would you like to do in the room? Yeah, you can move around freely in this room.
Yeah. Would you allow me to use my reactions since I can't physically interact? Would you allow me to use cutting words?
Yeah, I would say so because your body is still currently inside the devourer, so you do have a connection. But if you want to use cutting words from something else, it's up to you.
All right, I'm just gonna pocket that. I'll let you know.
Okay. All right, so that is next turn we've got. That's the end of your turn, right? That's all you want to do?
Yep, into my turn. I'm gonna hold my action for cutting words.
All right. It's now Mr. Green's turn. You do have basically you have an ability that we didn't really get to before, but you do have a special ability that you have Eldritch Blast. You can use it for range attacks to push enemies to a d6 amount of spaces. It can even push someone out of the room. But you also get to do in this particular case. I think you have that in your character sheet. I think.
Yes.
So yeah, you can use that as an attack as well. And you also have the rope for a rope of entanglement. What would you like to do?
I want to use the rope. I want to just see if this actually does anything.
Okay. Let me actually double check, because I think there might be some, but potentially some donos for you. Just taking a look. By the way, I will say this. Unfortunately, we can't accept any donos right now because we are in the final battle, but we do have a bunch that we have not used yet. So, I think you've got one. You've got one advantage that you can be able to use for this.
Oh, yes.
So with the rope, let me pull that bad boy up here.
Dex DC 15.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So I gotta make a 15 DC Dex. What is my Dex here? Okay. Cool. All right. That is a fail. So yeah, you have restrained Cluedo. And if I remember correctly, it's basically there's no, they have no movement. on their turn. And if I look correctly, I got a lot of notes here. It fails to take, and then attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So that's for everybody. And then I have to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw on my next turn. Okay, cool. All right. Is there anything else you want to be able to do before the end of your turn? You've used your action. Do you want to? You can move around the room basically freely. There's no. It is you could pretty much get anywhere within the room because it is basically within 30 feet. So is there anywhere you'd like to be able to be right now?
I'm just gonna take one step backwards from the group and kind of have my hands out and say, "All right, y'all do the rest."
All right, cool. All right, next turn we've got Colonel Mustard. I want you to I leave it to you. You can either be focused directly on this battle, or you can still roll a d10 because you are definitely within pretty close to Dr. White. What would you like to do?
I mean, it would make it interesting, wouldn't it?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
I mean, for funsies. I mean, why not?
All right.
I might not ever get to play this character again.
Absolutely. We'll roll a d10.
Please not another 7, because Beatrice really needs a break.
Sure.
A 4.
A 4. Okay. You do. You find yourself basically all of a sudden seeing kind of a little bit of double, and you kind of are a little bit dizzy. You're kind of just swaying back and forth. Basically, your dexterity and your constitution modifier goes down to -1. For this round, but you still have your turn to be able to do so. You can either. I think with your special ability, you do have second wind. If you failed an attack from the monster, you may, if you failed an attack, you may re-roll it again. You may roll it at advantage. So, what would you like to do?
I'm going to stumbly. Can I hide behind the piano?
You can definitely do that. Let's have you stumble and bit back and behind the piano. And actually, as you do so, the lid of the piano opens suddenly as you kind of bump into it, and you do see that inside there's all the strings that basically connect to each of the keys, but there's one string that is different than the others, and it's a kind of a shining gold string. But that's all you see on your turn. All right.
Okay.
Next up, we've got Miss Scarlett. What would you like to do?
Okay.
You do have a few weapons with you.
I do have a few weapons. So I've got the dagger and I've got the staff thing.
Yep, the scepter. Yeah.
The scepter.
Yeah, you got some pretty
throw
powerful
the
stuff.
dagger, it's not gonna come back to me.
No, it won't. Yeah, no, it will not.
Do I have the disengage option as a rogue?
Yes, you would. I would allow you to do that.
Okay. I will come in and stab it and then disengage to the back of the room and let everybody else be in front of me.
Okay. All right. So why don't you roll to attack? You basically get to roll d20 and add a +1 to that with the dagger. And actually, you have an auto hit. You have a disadvantage, and basically you have an auto hit or a disadvantage. So would you like to use any of those?
I kind of like the idea of an auto hit.
Cool. All right, done. Yeah. So you automatically hit. So why don't you roll 2d6. 2d6, but I think, you know what, in this one time where she actually was extremely useful because of where Madame Peacock is, I will allow you to I will allow that to be flanking, so you do get sneak attack damage as a rogue.
D6.
So Yeah, so basically you get to add that plus 2d6 damage.
So a dagger's a D4. And then I get
Well, this
2d6.
this dagger, dragon tooth dagger actually has a better stats.
Okay.
It actually has it basically can do it would do 2d6
Acid.
the 2d6 plus 1 acid damage and 1d6
radiant.
radiant plus 1 acid or radiant damage. And then you get to
And
add
then
sneak attack on
I'm-
top of that.
Okay, so I'm rolling 4d6. So this will be
Yes.
the acid damage.
Okay.
A 6 and a 2, so 8.
Okay. All right.
Plus the radiant damage. I rolled a 1. Not rolling that dice again. And then my sneak attack.
Yep.
I also rolled a 1.
Okay. 10 damage. That's not bad.
10 damage. Not bad.
That's pretty
And I'm
good.
going to disengage and scoot to the back of the room, like behind everybody else.
Yep, you can totally do that. Absolutely. Just keep getting further and further away. All right. And it is Dr. White's turn. Currently right now, so your special ability, Dr. White, is you do have turn undead. If you cast it, the monster basically must make a wisdom saving throw, and if it fails, the demon is incapacitated and has to move so far away. But I will say, because technically it's already incapacitated, can't move. It will kind of negate that if you use it currently right now. But you do have advantage on hitting the demon if you like. What would you like?
Okay.
What would you like to do? You do have the sword,
I think
by the way.
I do. Yeah, everybody's scattered behind me. And I think it's apropos that Professor Plum is standing next to me. Because I look over to Professor Plum and you can almost see a hint of remorse in Dr. White's eyes. Because maybe Dr. White has also taken something from Professor Plum. And I would like to take my sword and slash an unoccupied space within 5 feet to create a rift to another plane of existence that is 10 foot by 10 foot wide.
Yeah.
And I want to do it right in front, if I can, of the demon.
All right. Yeah. I don't have a token I'll be able to add in there. But basically, yeah, you do. You open up a rift to another plane of existence, right in front of Cluedo.
Can I ask what spell was just cast?
It was basically part of the Sword of
It wasn't a spell,
Planes.
it was my sword.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's part of the sword. It's called the Sword of the
Okay.
Plains. Yeah. You can also use it to attack. I'll allow you to do that if you want to do that, because that's a kind of bonus action to basically to open up that rift.
Okay,
I know I'm
so
kind
I
of breaking the
have some
rules a
movement,
tiny
right?
bit, but it's Clue. I'm trying to figure this out here.
Do I have some movement available to me?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can move anywhere you want in the room.
Okay. So if the rift's right in front of, like, kind of, I know that Mr. Green kind of entangled this thing. This is not how this is gonna work. I guess I just want to. What I want to do with it, I don't know if you're gonna let me, but
Okay.
I'll ask.
All right.
Can I kind of hit it like a baseball bat? Try to like scooch it closer towards the hole, or like push into it and kind of scooch it towards the hole a little bit.
Well, you can. Yeah, you would definitely have to get around Cluedo, and I will say that would give Cluedo an attack of opportunity against you to do so.
I said, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I will roll the hit.
How long does this rift last, by the way? I need
1
to
minute.
know.
A minute.
1 minute.
Okay.
It's 1 minute. Yeah. All right.
Dr. White redemption arc.
Does
You owe
a
I do.
does a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cutting words.
You're using cutting words?
Oh no.
I'm using cutting words to this Cluedo. You like a saggy ass, you bag of bones, and I'm gonna pull his pants down.
All right. Is there a save for that one? That was what? What? Sorry, what was that?
It's a D6 subtracted against their roll.
Oh, subtract from that roll. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, well then in that case, does a 9 hit you?
No.
Okay, all right. So you are able to get around. No.
Forgive you for my ass.
I hear that and it just gives me an extra boost.
All right. So you
Liked it.
so you could do your action. Basically, you give you can roll to attack and add a +3 with your sword.
Okay. Where do I hit attack on here? Sorry.
Oh yeah, because it basically just roll a d20 and then add a +3 to that to it.
Sorry, my brain was.
No, you're good because I didn't add it to the to boundary, so it's fine.
Okay, I got 13, so it's pretty weak.
That's 13 with the +3,
right?
Yes, it is. I rolled a 10, and I got a 3 plus to that.
You know, I will because I do have it here. You do have it at disadvantage, and you also have an auto hit. That is one thing you do have.
Okay, so I have a choice between disadvantage and auto hit.
That's what's been given to you.
Okay, yes.
Wait, was that an attack roll?
That was an attack roll, yeah.
Well, I just rolled a D.
Oh, so against creatures.
Oh, actually, you do have an advantage. That's right, because the rope. Yes, you do have advantage.
Oh, so should I roll it again?
Something.
Yeah.
You roll it again. You can save the auto hit. I'll let you have that. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Let's go.
It's worse. It's worse. Oh no.
It's
Not
worse.
worse. It's an 8.
All right. I let you do a lot in this turn. I'm gonna say the auto hit. You can't do the auto hit, so that is a fail. But
That's
you are
fair.
behind them.
You guys get the. Mostly it's the gist that the group knows that let's get him in the hole. That's hopefully what I've telegraphed.
Yeah. All right. And next up, it's Clodo's turn.
Oh no.
And because Clodo is like right against Dr. White, I mean, he can't really do anything to Madame Peacock because she dead. So it's gonna do. Oh, actually, you know what? Do I want to do this one? You know what? No, I'll save it. I'm gonna do a claw attack. Claw attack. Does a 12 hit?
Yes.
It does? Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You take.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, did you say 12? Wait, what's your armor?
Oh yeah, you gave me the mage thing.
Yes.
It doesn't hit.
I'm doing stuff.
I have a 13. I forgot.
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't hit. I mean, I will say this: I had to roll 2d6 and I rolled 2 1s. So it doesn't. But
I feel
it
like a phantom pain, and then I realized no, I'm protected.
but it also has has a second claw attack. So hold on.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
All right. Oh, actually, wait. I gotta roll that as a d20. Hold on. My large d20. Here we go. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
All right. Now I get to roll damage. All right. Okay. You take 11 points of slashing damage. Yeah, you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that is okay.
The doctors are real medic because they're gonna need it after this.
And I think it's also going to try to use an ability called Soul Rend. This creature basically causes a life-draining energy centered on itself, and right now, basically, you and Professor Plum are within range, so you both need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Did you say 20?
15.
Oh, 15.
All right. Good luck, dice. Oh, 10. Oh.
I got an 11.
Okay. All right. So you take You both take. Really, Steve? You both take
2 damage.
You both take 5 points of necrotic damage. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that big thing failed. All right. It is now Professor Plum's turn. What would you like to do?
All right.
You do have the pistol, I think, still, correct?
I do. I have the pistol with 6 bullets and a baggie with 20 bullets of ammo. So, how far across the room is it for me to get to where Professor White is, or at least
Dr. White? You can definitely go with get towards Dr. White within your movement.
Can I do it around the perimeter of Cluedo?
They do have a that's a good point. Because I think they have a range, about 5 feet. I think I will let you do it if you roll an athletics check for me.
Oh my god, you want the professor to roll an athletics check?
Yeah. We'll keep the DC low because he did just make an attack, so I'll say a DC of 10.
Okay, I was gonna say, you know how many papers I have to grade of students who don't know how to write a paper? All right, it better be MLA formatting for this run. Let's see what we got. Oh, I was gonna say if it landed on that 9,
-1. 11 -1 is 10. You do make it. So yes, you do. You can be able to get. You can be able to get towards Dr. White without taking attack of opportunity.
Miss White, despite our disputes, I need you to cover your ears. And I'm going to aim down the gun on Cluedo. And, I have a question.
Yes.
Actually.
Yes.
Dimension door. So I already have the one set up in the hall, but...
The other, so yeah, you one set up in the hall and it's connected to the front hall. You can, I will say you can drop it if you want, and you can make another dimension door, but it would again put a it will randomly like basically when someone goes through it, it'll be randomly put someone into another room.
So I don't get to choose the location of dimension door?
No.
Darn. There goes my plan for opening up a dimension door under the beast into the portal.
Oh, that would have been funny. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I will say this. I will let you do that if you can make... It's going to be high DC.
All right.
A DC 17 intelligence check for me.
All right.
Let's just see if you can use your wizardly powers that you've learned through school, maybe, in any particular other ways, and maybe as a patron of somebody. But yeah.
So, do we have any more of those advantage rolls?
Let's see. You have a health potion. That's basically about it.
Darn it. Chat, I can't believe you've done this. Okay. Well, if I do that and I miss, I guess my question is, do I do the gun or do I take the... You know what? Screw it. I've been taking gambles all night. Let's do it. Heads, I do the intelligence thing that I just forgot. Intelligence for the win. Or tails, I do the gun. See, intelligence.
Okay.
Tails. All right, we're doing the gun thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull out that gun and I'm just going to add a couple lead ounces to this beast's belly. So what do I got to do?
So you have advantage. So basically you get to roll 2d20s and then add +2 to those.
2d20s +2. Okay.
Yep.
So here we go. 1, 2. And rolling. Let's see.
Wow.
Dang.
Okay, so basically 21 they definitely hit. So yeah, roll damage. Or you can, it's 1d10 piercing damage. I will let you basically you can shoot as many bullets as you like up to 1d4. So roll a d4 and see how many bullets you can be able to shoot.
All right, let's do it. 1d4. Oh, that is not.
Let's see how quick on the trigger you are within 6 seconds.
All right. Well, knowing from my Call of Duty days, which I didn't have, that's 0. So let's see. Oh no! Oh boy.
What?
Well, that was almost accurate.
All right, you get this. Okay, yeah. You, roll 1d10.
All right, let's see if we can send that thing into the portal from whence it came. Here we go, buddy. No. Yes, I'll take it. 8 points of
8
damage.
points of damage. Okay. All right, and I will roll a dexterity check to see, or dexterity saving throw, to see if Cluedo actually gets pushed back or not. That's a natural 17, so unfortunately does get Cluedo holds Sevi. So basically, you did damage, but yeah, you were not able to fully push it back backwards with that shot. So, all right, it is back at the top of the order to Madame Peacock. What would you like to do?
Back just in time. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. We're still trying to get him through the portal.
Yep, still trying to get him through the portal. Unfortunately, has yet to be able to get it to work. But we've got we got some stuff primed. But we still have to get them through the door.
All right.
I will say, actually, I think your ability is, yeah, you still have, you can give bardic inspiration if you like still. But as a ghost, unless you have any other spells you can do.
Inner order. I'm gonna stay where I'm at since you got sneak attack off me.
Yep.
The last time. And I'm gonna fan myself in a ghost form back behind it and be like, "You better not miss, Trollop." And I'm gonna send you that D6.
There you go.
Thank you. I don't ever miss, don't worry.
All right. It is currently Mr. Green. Actually, you know what? Sorry, I forgot to roll. Actually, no. No, the dexterity would have been for that. They would not have been able to. Oh, actually, wait. I realize I should have rolled at probably a disadvantage because he was entangled. So for Cluedo, so let me re-roll that. That's a nat 20, so definitely does not move. Sorry. That's one time I got a nat 20 tonight. All right, it is now Mr. Green. It is your turn.
So the portal and Cluedo are like pretty much in direct, like straight eye line sight.
Yes, you can. I'll allow you to be able to move to kind of like get out of like line sight of so that you can kind of get around the
I don't
rift.
want to move. I want to use command, and I
Okay.
can speak one word command to a creature, and I want to use approach. So then a target moves towards you by the shortest and most direct route.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well. What does I what to say for that? For command.
I don't.
I think it's a Is it a wisdom save? I think with that one.
Wisdom 14. Yeah, wisdom.
Wisdom 14. Okay.
Yes.
Let me just okay. Well, it has a +0 on wisdom, so we'll see.
Let's go.
Mr. Green just looks at him and says, "Come here."
Get over here.
It is an 11. So it fails. So and you say, what was the command again? What was the command word?
It was approach. But then you
Approach.
just hear Mr. Green just yell out, "Come over here!"
Okay. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to. Okay, because it definitely like okay. Yeah, I have to see because it's like it doesn't want to necessarily get like because with command it doesn't put someone into danger. So I will have to make at least an intelligence check to see if they could be able to if they would move around the portal. Let's see.
I mean, it's not dangerous. It's a nice beach plane, okay? Like I think he wants to go on
Black
vacation.
hole.
So-
This is most direct route.
So it hears your command and it kind of slightly sidesteps around and is able to like make your
You
way
asshole.
right towards to you.
Not you, Steve. Sorry.
Great.
It rolled a nat 20 on its intelligence check, so or wisdom save, so yeah, on intelligence check. Sorry, yeah, sorry. It just sidesteps the portal right now. Actually, wait, it is restrained. Do you drop the rope?
No. I'm just holding it, just like kind of just shivering right now, like seeing this towering thing in front of me.
Okay, well then actually I take it back. It can't move. It wants to move. It's compelled to move, but it can't move because it's restrained.
Okay.
So it is still back at the.
Mr. Green.
There's a lot of like
All
weird
right,
rolls
well-
right now. What else would you like to do?
Yeah, I got nothing. I guess I got nothing else.
All right. That's fine. Okay. Totally fine. And Colonel Mustard, it is your turn.
Well, first I'm gonna see that Scarlett is beside me and
Mhm.
like give her a look of I'm counting on you because I don't know what I'm doing. So what I have here is 4 potions of greater healing, or I have a moonbeam spell.
Yep. Which you can cast because it is at 3rd level and you are 4th level, so you are able
Okay,
to
I was gonna
cast.
say. So when it says 5-foot radius, that means like it's just gonna encapsulate.
It would just only
the demon
encapsulate the
by-
place where Cluedo is standing. Yes, if you want to be able to
Okay,
point it towards that. Yeah.
that's really all I have, friends. Because I'm worthless.
That's not true.
Well, I'm counting on you, Scarlett. I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna
Okay.
throw or
Cast a spell. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cylinder of
freshly
focused
brewed.
moonlight.
Yeah. So actually, as you cast it, basically, kind of you kind of read off the spell off of the
Ooh
spell
la
scroll,
la,
and it basically, as
la
it
la
slowly
la,
disappears in shining light, the moon that has been shining down in the skylight all of a sudden gets really bright at that full moon brightness at midnight, and it actually like beams right down into the room, and right at like a very bright cylinder of light. It hits it hits Cluedo, and I have to make a con saving throw real quick.
I will use
Yes.
my cutting words.
Minus
Cutting words?
DC.
Okay. So
Yes.
okay, so basically it's your spell save DC, proficiency bonus, and spellcasting ability modifier.
Let's go.
Okay, so I have to subtract 6 from that. Okay. So what is your proficiency bonus?
Where do I find that?
It would should be below your ability stats on the image that I picture that I gave you.
+2, +2, +2.
+2. Okay. So basically
I'm
that
having to
is
get used to Foundry.
okay. And all right. Let's see how I do.
Yeah, those are my magic words. Ooh la la.
That's 10. Also with the -6 from cutting words, that's a 4. So that is a hit. Roll 3d10 for me, Colonel Mustard.
3
Get it.
D10.
Get
Yes.
it, Colonel.
Okay. That's a 10.
A 10 total. Okay. All right. Well, it is radiant damage, so it is super effective. So yeah. Okay. Because you're a fighter, you're able to tell pretty much right away. Cluedo is bloodied. And that means basically that that it is less than half of its hit points left. So, yeah, you did a lot of damage with that one spell. Anything you'd like to do? You want to be able to move, or is that it?
I'm staying right here.
Cool. All right. It is Miss Scarlett's turn. What would you like to do?
DM, I sent you a question.
Oh, sure. Let me take a look.
Can I use fireball inside the house?
Can I use fireball inside the room?
Yep. I would say, I would say basically, yeah, it could be either, like either or. It's open to that interpretation. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I am going to.
You have Colonel Mustard beside you and Mr. Green in front of you currently.
Well, go on and do it. I know you can.
And it's flanked.
It is flanked. Yes.
I am going to hold my action,
Okay.
and I will specify what my action is until it looks like it's gonna fall. I will ready throwing my dagger.
Okay. If you want to do me let me know what the action is that you want to wait for. That's totally fine. But okay. So that's your turn. Yeah. So perfect. Cool. Do you want and you want to stay where you are? Okay, perfect. All right. So Dr. White.
Yep.
It is your turn.
What? Okay.
You owe me.
I know. He's like, Dr. White takes off her glasses and throws them on the ground.
Yes.
Can I?
I'm gonna do it too, but I can't see.
You can't.
Wait. I need those.
Can I? I don't know if this is inappropriate to do with the rope that's not mine. Can I move around and kind of grab hold of the rope that Mr. Green has to create kind of like a pull line and start pulling the creature towards the hole? Or is the rope wrapped around it like completely?
It is wrapped around it. Like it was able to like make like attacks, but it's basically like it is restrained, and that's basically it. Like it's able to make attacks like around anything around it. So yeah. But like
sorry.
No. I would say like basically the other end of the rope is being held by Mr. Green.
Okay. Because I'm thinking of that, and then my mind is also darting to turn undead. However, I know there's part of turn undead which just says it has to move away from you.
Yes.
But it's wrapped up, so I don't actually personally feel that it's going to do much besides just it's going to be undead and just more like it won't hurt people. So I want to get in the hole.
Give him the chair.
The people's elbow.
The people's elbow, yes.
I'm gonna run over and do I go through all these thoughts. I'm gonna run over to Mr. Green and start pulling on this rope.
Okay, I wanted you to make the same athletics check that Professor Plum did to get around it to see if you don't take attack of opportunity, because it can basically, like I said, it can claw away at you if you're close enough. So yeah, make it athletics.
Can I go? Just don't think that's gonna go well for me. So how about if I like think about it and I look at its claws, because I'm
okay.
You know,
You said the same thing when you looked at my ass and you did it anyway.
I'll get some humble pie. Dr. White is all of these white scrubs scattered like stairs with her own blood now all over it. Can I instead chicken out and just start kicking it? Like kicking it towards the hole?
Yeah, you can also do if you wanted to before like try to be able to like stab. You still have your sword. You can stab it if you want. You have advantage on it. Or you have an auto hit.
Going for a
That's
full Mortal
true.
Kombat bicycle kick. Okay.
I just really wanted to go in the hole.
Yep.
I'll do an auto hit with the sword.
Okay. All right. So yep. So that's a hit.
Twin.
Okay. So why don't you roll? Are you doing this one-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed, because I don't believe Dr. White could pick it up with one hand.
Okay. Roll a d10 and add 3 to that.
Okay. D10. Oh, I'm nervous.
Let's go!
Oh my god, I got a 3.
No,
Right?
No, it says you got a 10. You rolled a 10. Yeah.
You landed on
I was
0.
like, I got a 0. Sorry, my bad.
I almost
Celebrate,
cried.
Leah.
I almost cried.
Yeah, I got a 13, I guess.
How much? Sorry, 13.
A 13?
Yeah. Okay. Woo-hoo. Yeah, you do 13.
This is some Sailor Moon shit with the Colonel
Yeah.
and the Good Doctor in my head.
Yeah, you have you did 13. So yeah, perfect. I think unless you want to move, that's basically that'll be your turn. I think, right?
Okay, because I don't have another hit. I don't have another attack, right?
No, you do not. That's it.
Okay. All right, I'll take that. I'll take it. That's a pretty good one.
Okay, cool. All right, it is now Calido's turn. What's the DC for the rope again, Mr. Green?
Dex 15.
Dex 15. All right, has to make a or basically a disadvantage because I
You
have
can make a strength or dexterity.
strength or dexterity. I'll do dexterity because it's a little better. And also I have to give it a disadvantage because there is someone in chat that gave the DM disadvantage.
Let's go, chat.
Oh.
That's right, Cluedo. Take my strong hand.
Well, that's a natural 9 on the dice. So yeah, no, unfortunately is still restrained, but it can still make a claw attack against Professor Plum and Dr. White. So let's see, do one claw attack. Actually, wait, do I have another? You know what? I do have an auto hit and I do have a disadvantage. So I'm gonna roll disadvantage first. I'm gonna roll D4. 1 to 2, it's gonna go after Professor Plum. 3 to 4 goes after Dr. White. 3 to 4, Dr. White. So it's gonna take. It's gonna do disadvantage on this.
I believe in y'all. You can stay alive.
Does an 11 hit you, Dr. White?
I'm muted. No.
No, it does not. Okay. All right. So it takes its advantage.
Again.
It's gonna roll. It's gonna auto hit for Professor Plum. For the claw attack. So it will do. Roll 2d6.
I'm in danger.
You take 11 points of slashing damage.
Oh man.
What do you currently at?
2.
Okay. All right. All right. That is. It is also going to. You know what? It's also going to do this. It's going to do imprison soul. It's Oh no, actually no, it can't. It can't do it just yet. Never mind. It will try to do a soul rend as well.
Sorry, I can't just yet do this scary big thing that.
Yeah.
You know, something
just
having to do with
drop it.
the soul. You know, it's fine.
No, it's don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So it's gonna do another soul rend. So I need Dr. White and Professor Plum to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
All right. Well, this will be great.
Okay.
What? What'd you get?
I got a. I don't know what I got. Wait, that wasn't me. Oh my god, that wasn't me.
That was me.
Oh, thank God. I mean, not actually, but like, whew, better you than me. I always say.
I got a 7.
7?
I got
Okay.
a 2.
Oh my. Okay, well you basically both fail. So you take. You both take 9 points of necrotic damage.
So, do I get death saving throws?
You are currently dead, so not on your turn right now. Not yet. Actually, well, it will be on your turn. But you're currently yeah. How you feeling, Dr. White?
Dr. White's looking pretty rough. Barely holding on by a thread.
Okay.
Does Professor
Wait, I have
Peacock-
something.
Hey.
And I'm like feeling. I mean, obviously I can't use it right now, DM, right?
You want to use the healing potions?
One of the greater healing potions.
No.
I was gonna chuck it.
Yes, here's some glass for that wound. You just...
I can't remember. Did you do an action on your? Oh no, you did the spell. Yeah. So unfortunately, no, you won't be able to do it on your until your next turn. But Professor Plum, it is now your turn. Make a death saving throw for me.
Oh boy, I'm so excited. All right, well.
Actually, you know what? Sorry, no, I forgot my own rules. Yeah, no, you're a ghost, just like Madame Peacock.
Oh, you're here too. Hi.
I look over at you with just like rotting maggots all over my body.
Oh, that was so fast.
Your complexion is terrible.
Beetlejuice style. Where do you get a load of me?
Nice
I guess.
model.
I hope somebody grabs that gun.
All right, it is next up. It is Madame Peacock's turn. What would you like to do?
Get over here and help me push this thing through your portal. Oh no, the portal's gone now.
The portal is gone. That's right. The portal. Oh no, actually,
the
sorry.
portal's gone.
The portal is not. It's still there because it was Dr. White's portal with the Sword of Planes. So that is still up.
Push this asshole in the portal. Oh, I just keep flowing through it. Oh.
You literally can't. You can't push through.
I think while you're doing this, I'm just going to go down back to the wine cellar. Have fun.
And Professor Plum leaves.
Use the inspiration that I sent her.
And Professor Plum leaves the room.
Listen here, Miss Trollop. I'll see you later.
Wow. Wow.
I'm gone. I put myself in the moonbeam.
Oh no, it just hit Cluedo. You're oh, that's right. Well, unless you wanted to be able to put yourself in.
I pushed it, went through. I'm incinerated in holy fire.
No, basically, your ghost basically has disappeared, and you're
God, twice. I'm so old.
So what you're saying is I was right.
and in that particular case, you get dissolved and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be a wine ghost, okay? I'm gonna just live in the wine cellar.
That inspiration is as good as money. That's an IOU.
All right, and it is now with Skip. It went trades for Mr. Green. It's your turn. You still have the rope, but you still have Eldritch Blast, by the way.
Yeah, but if I use the Eldritch Blast, it's gonna push it into Professor Plum now.
No, to Dr. White. Dr. White's the only one that's left behind back there.
Yeah. Can I move basically like past, like find some way to run and slide past the demon and position myself so I can Eldritch Blast basically into the portal?
Yeah, you could totally. Into the portal? Yeah, because
it'll slide past them and then try to Eldritch Blast the demon.
Yeah, I will say athletics check to be able to see if you can be able to slide past without getting an attack of
Dang it,
opportunity.
I wasn't want to do that. Acrobatics. What in acrobatics? Okay.
I want to.
I mean, I'll let you do it. Athletics or acrobatics, whichever you want to do.
Oh, yeah, let me do acrobatics.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Thank God. Yeah.
Okay, acrobatics check. Here we go.
Yeah, I'll let you do it. You did, yeah, that's fine. I said it. So let's go. Okay, yeah, you did it. Perfect. So yeah, you get in behind
That was
Cluedo.
stressful.
Yeah. Okay. Now I want to do the Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Okay. I think it's a save, right? For Eldritch Blast, or is there attack? I can't remember. It's 12:30.
Cantrip action.
Yep, it's an attack.
It's an attack. Okay. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Roll to attack.
All right. So I just click it, right?
Yep.
Normal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
Oh, not one.
So many ones.
Well, you do have advantage on it because it is restrained.
Oh, let's do it. So I just roll one more time.
Roll one more time. I'll let you do it.
Oh my gosh.
That rope is really coming handy. You were really harping on that rope. I could have let you.
Oh, I can't believe the rope is saving me.
I mean,
It's still not
No, unfortunately.
10.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But is it a? Oh yeah. No, that's it. So yep. Unfortunately.
This is great.
None of us were good people in this life.
No,
This is
no,
just
not at all.
karmic
Yeah.
debt.
Oh.
All right, Colonel Mustard, you're up. What would you like to
I
do?
wish I had mage armor now.
I gotta do something. I gotta help. I can't. I'm like trying to like muster up some strength, and I look at Scarlett and I'm like, I have to help. Even though she messed up my life. I mean, look at me. We're basically twins.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
have to do something.
Basically are twins.
Yeah.
Really uncanny.
Yeah. And that confirms your theory that we talked about prior to the game. And then I'm gonna run towards Dr. White
Okay.
and Mr. Green
Okay.
with like one of the potions out, like
Sure.
a freaking grenade. And I'm just like,
Okay. I mean, would you want to like basically kind of like throw it to them, or would you want to be able to like run past to be able to give it to them?
I would like to toss it.
Okay. Then make a acrobatics check to throw
Okay.
it. Acrobatic or athletics. I'll let you do either one.
Yeah, we're gonna do acrobatics.
Okay.
We're just gonna
See
we're
how
gonna
well you can be able
see.
to like just that you can toss.
Yeah, I'm a colonel.
Ooh.
20. I mean, it's not enough.
Dirty 20. I'll allow it. So
Yeah.
basically, yeah, you toss over a healing potion, a greater healing potion towards you're aiming for Dr. White, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Drink it.
I love that.
Drink it. We'll worry about symptoms later. Whatever. I mean, YOLO, right? Just drink it.
I love it. I love Hillcath in the chat basically said, put a little mustard on it, and you did. So, so yeah, basically, like you throw it, and it kind of like arcs in the air, and you actually can see like Hillcath, or not Hillcath, Cluedo basically like sort of like restrained, trying to reach up for it, but the arc is so perfect that it just lands. Like suddenly in Dr. White, your hand, you have a potion of greater healing. And yeah, it's just now in your hand. So
Okay.
And
I
that-
can't drink it till my turn, right?
you can't drink it until your turn. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just like, I look at you just like swaying back and forth, like, wow, thank you, because
Are you
I'm just
busy?
so bloodied at this point.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Um,
And then I was.
Well-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say, while that's happening simultaneously with my hold
Yes.
action, can I do my attack?
You absolutely can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get? Are you trying to get closer, or are you gonna do it ranged?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I throw the scepter or get closer.
It won't have the same kind of effect if you threw it. It basically would just be
Right.
kind of like a throw,
Okay.
like a range attack, basically.
I will get up within hitting distance.
Yep.
While that potion is just like perfectly lobbed over the demon's head.
Yep.
It's looking, watching it go, and I will whack and see if I can smack it with the scepter of lordly might.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you
yo.
do have actually.
I think it's disadvantage, Steve.
It would be disadvantage you would have, so that would negate the advantage from the rope. So you basically have a straight roll
Okay.
for this. So basically, this gives you a +3 to attack,
And you have my D6.
and you have a D6 of inspiration. Yes.
Okay. 10 plus 5, 15 plus 3, so 18 to hit.
18 to hit will hit. So you can do 1d6 plus 3 damage to it.
6 plus 3. Okay. And I will do the button.
Yes, you get to do that after it takes
Okay.
does the melee attack.
Well, I rolled 1, so it's 4 damage.
4 damage, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, but you do get to use the drain life. So it
Yes.
now has to make a DC 17 Constitution throw. And on a failed save, the target takes an extra 4d6 necrotic damage, and you also gain that amount of hit points. So let's see. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna show this dice to the
This
camera.
is the only time you rolled a 20.
I'm gonna show this dice to the camera of what I actually rolled.
Yes, our favorite number tonight.
I rolled a nat 1. So roll 4d6.
Wow.
And this will do necrotic damage against it.
Put some cheese on that bitch.
17.
17?
Dang.
Hold on, let me do some. All right. Wait, hold on. Trying to do quick math in my head. Yeah. Miss Scarlett, how would you like to do this?
Yes. As I smash it with the scepter, knowing just perfectly where the button is, it makes contact and you almost see like a green light of reverberation outline this monster, outlining like this demon. Every single little crack, crevice, part of the body that looks like it's deteriorating, and it almost just like sucks in on itself, and as if it turns into ash, it disintegrates into a pile of ash on the floor, just like the life completely sucked out of it.
Yeah, and as it basically dissolves under also this the moonlight, it basically kind of like flickers. It kind of almost in a way looks like snowflakes as it just kind of dissolves, and it as its final breath as it kind of like screams out in agony, it yells out, as it slowly evaporates away, yeah, there is a pile of ash on the floor of the ballroom as the moonlight illuminates the room, as Miss Scarlett stands over the pile of ash, kind of heavy breathing, holding onto the scepter with two hands, and just. And yeah, that is it. Scarlett, what would you like to do at this particular moment?
She like puts the scepter over her shoulder and goes, I guess we're done here, right?
I knew you could do it. I knew it.
DM, can I do one thing in my ghostly tenor as
Sure.
Madame Peacock did before me?
Sure.
I, as a ghost, fly into the room and go up to Colonel Mustard's ear and I'm like, your doctor is a fraud, ask about HIPAA violations and sue her. And then I go into the moonbeam to disintegrate.
Yeah, and it just.
I already know.
Just a pile, like it's just it like literally it's not even like it dignified. It's literally just a like almost like kind of like you just exhale like
Is the hole still in the ground? Open? The rift?
the rift is still open. Yeah, technically
Can I
it's still
just
open.
go over to it, start like, I'm chugging the healing potion that Colonel Mustard, and I'm just like kicking the dust into the hole.
You're using your sword to basically kind of like sweep the dust into the portal. Yeah. That's one way to get rid of a demon.
Go twin. Go twin.
Okay, is there anything else that anyone would like to do in particular? Because I can do a tiny
Can I
little
keep
bit
the
of an
rope?
epilogue.
I definitely need to know how Beatrice is doing.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I will cut to basically about a month later. we see that basically Beatrice is sighing a sigh of relief. It's because the sunlight is out. It's a summer day, and the sun is high in the air, and you see Miss Scarlett lounging in the theater, watching a particular moving picture that just, seems nostalgic to her now, as she holds the last will and testament of Mr. Timothy Curry Body, and the camera pans to a provision on the will that says, "Whoever slays the demon, my entire wealth and power and influence is bequeathed to that person." And you pan out, and the thing goes black. Camera goes black, and Miss Scarlett now owns Body Manor and the estate.
Honestly, you're welcome. You're welcome.
And then the cops show up, right?
No.
It could have been this way.
It could have been this way, yes. I tried to do that in there, but I would do it. But anyway, as to end the story, as this game will come of Clue and Dragon Games comes to an end, yes, it was Miss Scarlett in the ballroom with the scepter.